Yes, Ms. Shibu sir, I want to ask, why do companies offer training or courses from, like Udemy or Coursera type for their workers instead of very active hands-on training or bootcamp access?
Sure. So this is a very good question. We mentioned many times the when you join a bootcamp, it's a golden time of your life. Okay, and take advantage from it. As also mentioned, company is not a university, they are not a college. Okay, and they are not going to spend a lot of time, a lot of money. They will never give you those opportunities. Okay, so bootcamp is the area you build a strong foundation. Your fundamental become very clear and concise and precise. You take it from there. Company always will be using those type of tools. So they're giving you, as remember, you say, I want to contribute, I do not want to learn. You said, I want to learn quickly and jump to the contribution. That's what you say. But end of the day, when company is introducing new tools, new process, new technologies, make sure they're already prepared because they have 100 or 1,000 employees, right? They are not that stupid. They are just going to say, well, Muhammad will go, we don't have any resources, go learn the fly on the sky. That's not the companies. They have already something is ready. Okay. So in this case, nobody is going to babysit you. So if you go to the Mahmudul is ready, Mahmudul, we are going to use the ABC tools because this tool we need for this 10 application. And we are going to implement after 8 months. So the vision of the company is the team member, like the 8 to 10 team member, they have to complete these courses, do some playground, do some learning while before the 8 month is coming so they can start the right? That's the whole purpose. So giving enough time. Even I'm saying the 8 month, many company give in 1 year because the company knows it takes a lot of time to transition. 6 months, 8 months, 4 months. So in this case, again, now you go back to the actually the Udemy courses. You in the courses era because they have a special commitment, a special contract with them. So you really now you are in the phase your bootcamp is. Okay, you have to again same practice. You watch the video, you do the hands-on, and you prepare the documentation because company invested time. In fact, they're giving you the time for this, and they're paying you. Okay, so at this time you have to take the full advantage, the same advantage you are going through the bootcamp always. Because again, I saw that. I supported some of the students. I supported some of the students in the job. They are given the Udemy courses. They have done nothing, right? And after 2 days or the 1 week, their manager asks, "What did you do with the Udemy?" Because of course, manager is paying the company's money. He has done basically nothing. And then manager asks, "Okay, you have done this. Do you have any documentation? Can you show me some like the quickly hands on what you did?" And the guy got caught. And and he came back to me. He said, "What do I do now?" I said, number one, just say, "I apologize. I didn't know the approach. I'm sorry. In next time, I'm going to do this." Because he was playing around manager, okay? And I said, "No, this guy gave you the whole 1 week. He's expecting you prepare the documentation, you prepare the question, you do some hands-on, you create some sandbox. That's the whole purpose he gave you. His company, he gave you $4,000 company's money. Means you're not doing it. Just simply do not argue anything here. Say sorry, you apologize. You did not know the approach and the practice, but the next week, this is what you're going to do." And ask his advice, what advice he is going to provide. So he has done it, and then it got calmed down. From the following week, he has exactly done this, and the manager become happy. So again,
Yep.
you are getting this type of courses not to play around it. You have to take advantage, prepare your documentation, prepare your question, do your sandboxing, and diligently set up the one-on-one meeting with your manager and give him the professional update, your contribution, your challenges. That's the expectation. So I want you guys know the workplace is not a boot camp, but they're giving you the course. You have to be the discipline, you have to run your own boot camp. The same boot camp you are learning here, the same process, rest of your life will be the similar. The strong
Yep.
foundation you have to hold. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Mahmoud.
I want to add something. So yeah, as Shivlubai said, right? If when the company started uh using some new tools and technologies, not something today meeting we decide we use Terraform. and tomorrow we started using Terraform. It's not something like that. So there is a plan how we gonna transition other people to using Terraform world, how these things work, right? So in my company, right, I can give some example with my company. In my company, there is lot of on-prem system, means they have lot of um, data centers on their own, not only one places, different places, many places. In the whole world, they have data center on South Korea, they have data center on India, they have data center on Germany, they have data center on United States, like in different states. They have data center on Brazil, Latin America, like they have a lot of data centers. So when, like before they adopting the cloud, or before they started adopting the cloud, there is a role is called systems engineer. So all the systems engineer, they are creating machines and other things or databases on their on-prem, and they started giving into the dev team. So then dev team and QA team do their works. But when the cloud comes, the whole scenario got changed, because in the cloud, you don't need a lot of people for different data center. You need one people, you need, like, let's say, like instead of 10 people, you need just 2 3 people. They know the clouds, they can use automation tool like Terraform to create the infrastructure. So I see lot of layoffs, I seen lot of layoffs, lot of what is called like system engineers, they got laid off because the company started using the cloud. So once your company started adopting the new technologies, you should start learning by on your own. Like you don't need to wait for them. Hey, Shiblu, can you go and learn some Azure? Hey, Inshira, can you go and learn some Terraform? No, not like that. You heard them. They are adopting Terraform as a standard ISC tool. And the next day, you should start learning how Terraform works. Even though you don't have any connection with Terraform, maybe later you need to, right? So in my company, the DBA, the database engineer, they also need to use Terraform, because they need to create the Terraform modules, and it should be cyber approved. So they need, like typically the DBAs, they don't need to learn Terraform because they are doing administrative things, but still they need to adopt the Terraform, how these things work. How can I spin up resources like we used to spin up in our on-prem? Yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add.
Sure, sure.